All right, folks. Yes, I am walking through the shower to the outside. Isn't that cool? Will give me a good spot out here on my back deck. How you guys doing this morning? Folks, it's Coach Burt. It's Wednesday morning. It is about 8 something here in the islands. Hey, my new house where I live. Right, this sitting on my back patio here, overlooking the, what's up, Jim? Overlooking this beautiful, beautiful. I'm just now starting to relax, folks. It takes me about 3 or 4 days to relax. And very seldom do I really relax until I get into a relaxed state. So when you think, I'm going to talk a little bit about seeing ideas through to their logical conclusion. Okay, and I'm going to come back and talk about this because this is so critical that so many people do, because I have a book, Greg Smith, that I'm finishing called Flip the Switch. That is my life's work about Pray Drive. And the book has a deadline, Jason Peck, and that deadline is really today, Wednesday. And I've been working on the rewrites of the book. I've been working on the editing of the book. Man, it has not been any fun at all. And I've been doing it while I've been down here in St. Lucia. And my wife was saying, hey, I thought you weren't going to work. I said, well, I didn't have any plans to work. I don't have any appointments. I don't have any coaching sessions. But the book has got to be finished to be in the bookstores in February of next year, okay? I have got to see this thing through to its logical conclusion. Now, I had a person say the word motivation does not mean to see something through to its logical conclusion. Well, here's what I'm saying. The word motivate means to move. The word inspire means to breathe life into, okay? So motivation is moving. The act of motivation could be taking an idea and seeing that idea through, all the way through to its logical conclusion, meaning to its endpoint, to a closure. And this is something very few people can do. Okay, so yesterday I was rewriting the book Angela Hodges and Kelly and Jocelyn own. Not rewriting it, I'm doing the edits on my new book. It's big, man. It's like 55,000 words. And I'm working through the 3 phases of Pray Drive, which are activation, persistence, and intensity. And my editor said, unpack these, right? Unpack these. Like talk about these in a deeper level. And I really started thinking, man, lots of people can activate their Pray Drive, which is their instinct to go get some. Like sitting here on this back deck, looking at that, right? That can activate your Pray Drive. Wanting that sailboat out there can activate your Pray Drive. Wanting to live in the islands can activate your Pray Drive. Right? Now, what does it take to build a business, see something through, create products and services that solve problems, to be able to afford a bungalow that you want to live at on the ocean, plus a private jet to fly down here? How much toughness does it take to see that part through? And see, this is where people fall off the wagon. This is what I was reminded when I was writing the book yesterday. They don't fall off the wagon in activation. Some people do because they're, I was asking a young lady here last night, had she ever been to the United States? She said, no. I said, have you ever seen New York City? Have you ever been to L.A.? Have you ever been to Chicago? She's like, no. I'm like, well, man, imagine, Wendy, what your life would be like if you saw that, because all she's ever seen is this. So this is beautiful. So people fall off the wagon in, I see something I want, but that's not where they fall off. They fall off in the persistence and the intensity. And I'm going to give these a definition. Persistence is taking an idea and seeing it through to its conclusion. It's a sale that you've talked about making that you haven't closed. It's an idea that you've talked about for years that you've never done. It's the ability to get up and do it every single day when you're tired and exhausted. It's the long obedience in the same direction. That is persistence, right? Intensity is ferocity of attack. I attack my goals. I don't talk about them. I don't dream about them. I do them. And I do it, Brian Covey, with an intensity. Okay, this come from me because I was a real basketball coach. There was an intensity. There's always a game coming. There's always a chance you could lose. There's always a chance you would be embarrassed. There's always a chance, right? And the fear not to be embarrassed motivated you to give your best effort, man. You don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want the whole world to see your results. You don't want to, right? Well, for you, if you don't have these things in your life, you really lack, you miss something. Your prey drive may be activated, but man, you just don't have the toughness that it takes and the grit to see it through all the way to its conclusion. And for some reason, man, this is the cycle that most people struggle with. Okay, so as I'm writing the book, I'm reminded, what is persistence? Well, persistence to me is you got an idea and you are willing to see that idea through, like me and these greatness factories. Okay, me and these greatness factories, man, I had an idea. 2017, I'm going to build greatness factories. It's taken me 5 years to get these things going. I got my first big one coming in Nashville. It's going to cost $6 million. People try to talk me out of it. They've tried to say it's too much. Why can't you do it this way? Why can't you save money here? And I'm like, look, I'm seeing this idea through to its conclusion. It's not going to be anywhere else other than the place I've chosen for it to be. It's going to look like this. It's, by God, we're doing it. So don't try to talk me out of doing it, right? Because I'm seeing this idea through to its conclusion. This is a rare trait, Jimmy, in today's world, man. The ability to take an idea. If I said, man, I'm buying this bungalow right here on the water, how much does it cost? And they said this bungalow is, let's just say, $10 million. I said, man, I'm going to see this through to its conclusion. That means where there's a signed contract and this bungalow is mine. Okay? I'm not going to talk about it, dream about it, think about it. Thank you, Malcolm. I'm right where a lot of people live in a fairy tale world. One day, someday, tomorrow, next week. Okay? Today, I am sitting down at this beach on my vacation, and I am finishing this book on Prey Drive. And when I finish it, I turn the full manuscript in. They accept the manuscript. They pay me the balance of my advance for writing this book, right? And I'm doing it here. Some people say, well, can I do it next week because I'm on vacation this week? No. My editor, which is my business partner, said it needs to be done today, Coach, to be in the bookstores in February. Okay, great. I'll have it done today, right? This is the deal. So for you guys out there, I want to challenge you. Some of you get an idea 25% going. You get it 50% going. You dabble with it a little bit, but you're too casual with it. Good morning, Bart. You're too casual with it. You're too casual with your potential. You're too casual with your ideas. You're too casual with your sales. One day you sell something, one day you don't. One day you prospect, and one day you don't. One day you see it through to its conclusion, and one day you don't. And then when other people push and challenge you, you push back on them. Like, hey, man, back off me a little bit. I just need some space. No, you need a discipline. And the discipline you need is the ability to freaking do it every day until it becomes second nature. Nobody has to babysit you. Nobody has to watch over you. Nobody has to push you. Nobody has to challenge you. You don't need, right? So I hope this is valuable for you, man, because if you said to me, man, what really separates people? It's the grit and toughness to see an idea through to its logical conclusion. So let's have a great day, man. I got to go get a workout in. Okay, there's the view, folks. It's beautiful here at St. Lucia. If you ever get a chance to get you one of these bungalows, there's my bungalow right there. If you ever get a chance, here's somebody talking to me. If you ever get a chance to do this, you walk right in through you can walk in right through your shower here. Boom. And then there you go, right there, folks. It's probably one of the coolest parts. Boom. See the fish, see the water, right? There you go. Jimmy Voss, let's roll. There's your view from St. Lucia, folks. Have a great day.